How do fitness influencers make money?
By getting up and shaking it further than doggos.
My turn.
Why do fitness influencers make money?
Because they fucking bitches and they get money.
Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. Usually you guys see my videos are vlogs or workout videos, something along that line. Today we're actually going to be talking about how fitness influencers actually make their money. I get comments all the time, people asking me, do I go to school, do I have a job? And I see all the time people commenting on other really big influencers pages asking them, how they make a living or what they do to make their money basically. So that's what we're going to jump into today. And if you guys enjoy this video, leave it a like and comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be going over the 6 ways that are most common for fitness influencers to, make money. Fitness influencers can make money through these revenue sources and then invest in real estate or invest into a business or do a million other things to make money. But how most of the people that you guys see on the internet that are fitness influencers made their money are from one or all 6 of these revenue sources. And that's how they allow themselves to be able to invest into a business or to get into real estate or other things like that. So yeah, we're just gonna jump into it. Don't want to make it too long and drawn out, and we're gonna get into the first source of revenue. Okay, so the first source of revenue that we're going to talk about is actually going to be strictly YouTube income. How you make money on YouTube specifically is you put ads into your videos. People watch the ads and you get money for people watching those ads. Now, it's very, very, very hard to make your main source of income off of YouTube because you have to be an absolutely massive YouTuber to actually make a very substantial income consistently off of YouTube. But yeah, I would say to make a substantial amount on YouTube, you have to have a lot of subscribers and you have to be averaging loads of daily views. I'll pop up some different people's social blades, basically just the analytics of their YouTube channels where you can actually see how much money roughly they make every month, how many views they get, etc. So you'll get the idea of how many views that people actually have to get to make a substantial income. Now, fitness influencers are a niche, right? So fitness influencers are not going to be YouTubers that are as big as Jake Paul, Logan Paul, David Dobrik, some of your favorite YouTubers that you guys watch. A very small amount of fitness influencers actually make their main source of income off of YouTube. They make it through the other revenue sources that we're going to be talking about. So don't be deceived if you guys think that fitness influencers are making a majority of their money just off of YouTube. Now, YouTube may be how they're getting sponsorships and getting brand deals and all the things we're going to be talking about. However, the money that they get paid from YouTube itself is usually not as substantial as a lot of people may think. All right, so the next thing we're going to be talking about is going to be sponsorships and one-time brand deals. Now, you guys know, right? All the people that you guys follow in the fitness industry probably have a supplement sponsor, a clothing sponsor, maybe a watch sponsor. A huge, huge way that a lot of fitness influencers make money is actually, doing long-term brand deals with companies. For example, signing a 1, 2, 3, 4-year contract with a company, and that means that that influencer will promote their clothing, their supplements, their watches, their product, a certain amount on their social media for a certain amount of money every single month. And that's something that a lot of influencers do nowadays because companies are really seeing the advantage that it can have having someone with 2, 3, 4, 500,000 followers on the internet to promote their products, because a lot of people build very, very strong audiences like the audience that I feel that I have. And if the influencer's smart, they're going to only work with companies that they genuinely like. They actually use the products, they like the products. So all the product placement is extremely easy to do. People want to buy the products because they're good products. The influencer just gets paid to link the product to the user. And that's a huge way that a lot of influencers make a very substantial income. Now, depending on if you have 10,000 followers and you just have a brand deal where a company sends you supplements that are for free in return for posting a certain amount, or you're a massive, massive influencer, you're getting paid $30,000 a month, every single month to promote a company's product. It really just depends on the size of the influencer. So a lot of influencers, including myself, have multiple brands that we work with. So for example, I have EHP Labs, I work with Gymshark, as obviously all you guys know, and I work with a fashion company, Hoovaloo. And so those are the 3 companies that I primarily work with long term, the companies that I stand behind, that I trust, that I like, that I have a long-term relationship with. And then we also get into one-time off brand deals, right? So a company that will reach out to you and say, hey, if you post 4 pictures on Instagram, that you talk about my product twice in a YouTube video, and we will pay you a certain amount of money every single month. Now, that would just be basically a one-time off or two-time off brand deal where a company gives you X amount of money and you do a few posts for the company, but it's not long-term, something like a Gymshark or an EHP Labs sponsorship that I have. A website where an influencer could sell merchandise. Now, you could also sell online training or personal training programs, anything like that on the website, but we're going to get into that a little bit later in the video because that's a specific category in itself that I want to talk about. But for right now, we're just going to use products on a website. So another way that influencers make their money is selling hats, t-shirts, belts, leggings, sports bras, just any type of merchandise that they can sell on a website. So you'll see a lot of influencers that you follow, they have their own website. I have my own website. And depending on the size of the influencer and the engagement that they have with their fans, that's really going to be the deciding factor in, how much of their money is coming from that or coming from other revenue sources. You have a lot of influencers, for example, Christian Guzman is a very big one where he has Alphalete. And in the beginning, Alphalete was primarily only worn by Christian Guzman's fans, really. It was just a company that people knew Christian Guzman for. He has now grown that company into a massive, massive, massive multi-million-dollar company that even people who don't even know Christian Guzman's name wear. The company has grown bigger than Christian Guzman's name. It's now a massive, massive company. And so clearly someone like him is going to be making much, much more money off of Alphalete than he is going to be making through some other brand deal or something else along those lines. And usually when influencers get extremely, extremely popular, what they tend to do is they don't really work with companies anymore. They usually make their own company. And usually a lot of really, really, really big influencers have their own companies. People like Colin Von Moger, Bradley Martin, these are two guys that, they don't work with any clothing companies or any supplement companies because they run their own companies. And the companies are so massive that, it wouldn't really be worth it for them to work with other companies because they want to promote their own company and they feel that, they have the best stuff in their companies, so why would they want to promote somebody else's stuff? Now, a lot of influencers got into lifting weights. It's changed their lives, right? A lot of you guys out there are in the same boat. You might want to become a personal trainer because you got into fitness and it changed your life, not only physically, but as well mentally, and you want to help other people be able to achieve the same thing. And so that is something that a lot of fitness influencers do because they have such a big audience to be able to broadcast the fact that they do personal training to. Now, if you're someone who doesn't really have much of a following, it's going to be hard to get clients. And then also on top of it, you're going to have less client testimonials to be able to show the masses of people that you know what you're talking about, your methods of training, dieting, things actually work, and that they should actually work with you. And so when you're an influencer and you have a lot of followers, it's a lot easier to then show people, look, I've had all these people that got great results, using my methods, and if you guys want to try it out, you can try it out also. And then you're going to have people contacting you wanting to get personal training from you because they've seen the surefire results that the influencer has gotten over their lifetime, and also the results that their clients have gotten. And so I know plenty of influencers that make most of their income off of just doing online coaching, online training. I personally do online coaching and online training, and really it's my most enjoyable source of income because I get to help people change from, going from being, let's just say, overweight or underweight or just not confident in their body to then help them on their journey getting to where mentally and physically they're more confident with themselves. If you're out there and you want a career in fitness and you love to help people, that may be something for you to look into. Even if you only have 15, 20,000 followers, if you are really passionate, you really care about the clients that you're working with, you can build yourself an online coaching business. Not every online coach gets tens of thousands of likes and tens of thousands of views. There's plenty of them that have 40, 50,000 followers and they're actually making a very substantial living because they care about their clients and they work with their clients on a day-to-day basis, making sure they're getting results. Word of mouth spreads, and there you go, you have a business built. Okay, so the last thing we're going to go over is starting an actual company. Now, I kind of went over this with Colin Moger, Bradley Martin, Christian Guzman. These are all people who've started companies. Now, a lot of influencers, what they'll do is they will start a supplement company, a clothing company. There's a million different companies that they can start within the fitness realm. It will actually be a long-term source of income and a long-term source of a career for this person. A lot of influencers who open gyms. Now, not only the ones that a lot of you guys know about, like Bradley and Christian open gyms, there's a lot of other influencers out there that maybe don't have as many followers, and So there's a lot of so there's other influencers out there that have opened gyms besides Bradley, Christian, Steve Cook, like the very big names. And, you know, they're maybe a little bit smaller, something similar to Christian Guzman's first gym when he started. And these people actually make a living off of starting a gym, and the fact that they have a little bit of a social media following can help them jumpstart getting some people into their gym, etc. I don't want to make this video too long and drawn out. I just wanted to give you guys a really good idea of how people in the fitness industry actually make their money, why they're not in school potentially, or, you know, how they have like nice things that you see them have when they don't work a normal 9-to-5 job. Those sources of income are how they start making money or their main sources of money. Now, like I said, a lot of people in the fitness industry or any other industry may start making money doing one thing, for example, with brand deals or sponsorships or something like that, and then they may start a company and that's their main source of income, or they may invest into another company that's completely unrelated to fitness, or they may invest into real estate and that be their main source of income. But how fitness influencers, people who started in the fitness industry, make their living, make their income is primarily from those sources right there. I may have missed one or two or something like that, but from my knowledge and my current information, this is pretty much where the income is coming from all the people that you guys follow on social media that are fitness influencers. The reason why I added fitness influencer into this is because regular influencers, someone who, you know, like Logan Paul, David Dobrik, etc., wouldn't really be doing online coaching. They wouldn't be doing a lot of the other things that, you know, I talked about in the video. They'd be making income in some other way, and I just don't really have knowledge on their industry really. I only know what I know, which is the fitness industry, which is what I am in and what I do and people that I know do. So that's why I wanted to make this video, guys, to kind of clear some things up for you and give you guys an idea if this is something that you want to try to do as a career, or just if you're curious and you're like, how do people make money? How do they have these cars, these houses, or how do they, you know, not go to work every single day and still have their own place, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's definitely a very different video from what I usually do. The last thing I want to say is, if you're new, subscribe to the video. I mean, you're already at the end of the video. You might as well already subscribe. I mean, but anyways, I'm going to end this video right now, guys, because I don't want to ramble on. I tend to do that a lot. Thank you guys for watching to the end of this video. I'm going to be filming a vlog tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. It's going to be more normal content to what I usually film. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the video tomorrow. Peace.